Yeah, I have so much to
I have
share.
so much, but
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are too.
Yeah, where do you want to go first? Just kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, let's go with that.
See what happens. Okay. Well, my name is Emilio Palafox,
And I'm Rachele Brooke Smith.
and we are the Relationship Renegades.
Mhm.
And we, my goodness, recently went through the Optimal Being program
Mhm.
with Rex and Paul and Mark. And it was one of the most profound experiences of my life. I can only speak for myself. I mean, I know it's transformed a lot between our relationship.
Definitely.
We've been self-development junkies since we were 6 years. I'm sorry, not 6 years old, 12 years old. But we're students for life, and coming into this program, it was like we go through a lot of different books and intensives and programs and what have you. But this one was really, really, really profound for lots of ways that I'm sure we'll get into. But I'm just super gracious that we went through that and to everyone involved.
Yeah. Like honestly can't say enough. Like if you were to choose one program to go through, I think it would
Yeah,
be Optimal Being.
yeah, yeah,
The Optimal Being program. I really don't know if we would even be here in this new marriage that we're in, this healthy, supportive, playful, fun relationship that we're in without this program. Um,
yeah,
as an actress and an entrepreneur and a co-founder of a company with my husband, there's a lot that we have to manage and go
yeah,
through.
yeah.
And I utilize tools that I learned in Optimal Being. We utilize tools that we learned in Optimal Being program
Big time.
daily.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just so incredibly grateful for them. I really feel like I had some of the most profound breakthroughs
Hmm.
that have enabled me to access these deeper parts of myself in a
Yeah,
way that I never even knew that I could before, as well as be able to heal from things that were so hard for me, and to be able to heal in a way that I felt so supported by Mark and Rex and Paul.
yeah,
Um, you know, things that I think we all have really we all have struggles and challenges that we go through in life. And I think one of the most important things a person could do is to heal from those past traumas or those wounds. And to be able to do it through the Optimal Being program in this, to be so supported by both the community, by the
yeah,
teachers, and to be able to have so many incredible private sessions that weren't even necessarily like with the program that were so incredibly healing. Like if we were going through something, we would let them know and ask for support, and they would support us like 10x
yeah,
in a way that was just like,
yeah.
gosh, so powerful. I mean, I just can't say enough. Like if you're on the fence about doing this program, 100% do this program. Like you will be so
Oh
grateful
yeah,
every single day that you
oh
did it.
yeah,
And tell your friends about it because
yeah.
it's so powerful.
I mean, when you talk about the things that we do daily, I mean, like goal canceling, the realities versus actualities. We understand that triggers are gifts now,
Hmm.
and when that happens, it's like, okay, well, what reality am I having, or what's the actual actuality? We're able to communicate in a conscious way, and I think during the healing process, right, there were things that I had no idea that I even had within me that
Hmm.
needed to heal, and then there were things that I had healed for a long time, and I thought they were healed, and yet there was still some residue there that was able to get removed, and that tuning fork, if you will, which you'll learn in the program if you get in, was able to be removed and no longer triggered. I think in life right now there's so many people getting triggered right now. There's not a lot of people that are understanding themselves or other people, and it's like now a lot of these triggers, if you will, whether it's between us or friends or family or the world, just being able to not have that, and if so, how to deal with that, and so much more. My gosh, I'm trying to figure out all the other things, but they were just, whether it was the weekly calls, the group support, the private support.
The modules that you go through, all the videos,
Yeah,
and also I
well
so
put
I so
together.
appreciated because they also integrated such a fun, playful aspect of like showing film clips
Oh
within
yeah, which we
the
love.
program. Which, of course, we're film movie junkies and actors and performers, so getting to learn through that medium as well
Yeah.
as so many other tools and processes that you can have for the rest of your life. And I think especially if you're
Mm.
uh, I mean, this program I think could help anybody, but especially if you're a high performer or an entrepreneur or a parent. Um, like gosh, this program is so life changing.
And I think the biggest thing we were talking about, we do a lot with mental health and the things that we do, and right now the society's dealing with a lot of mental health, and I think there's a lot of times where people are trying to put on a mask of who they are in the world and really what their true essence is. And I think optimal being does an incredible job of really um, letting you see who you really are
Hmm.
and tapping into that more and more and more and more, and being aligned and congruent and connecting to that source of who you are, because everything flows from that.
Hmm.
And I think that's what really embodies an optimal being. And living from that space, you really are living a full life. Like, if you want to be more happy, peaceful, joyful, abundant in your life,
Hmm.
it's knowing how to connect to who you really are. And they do an incredible job of facilitating you to
Mm.
find that person that you always were and how to let that shine. And so,
And also how to see other people in a way that
yeah.
you have so much more compassion and connection and empathy
Mm,
to not just yourself but also to all the people in your life, and what that does to a person, um, especially as one of the most important things for a happy, healthy, fulfilled life is
mm,
the ability to connect to yourself and to other people, and to create these deeply connected support and relationships. And you can only do that when you really understand these deeper components of you and other people. So
mhm.
we're so grateful.
My gosh, we can talk for hours on this stuff,
Yes.
but thank you so much, Optimal Being. Seriously,
Yes.
I'm eternally grateful for
Same.
everything that I've learned and for
Same.
the tools that I can constantly practice, that we can constantly practice, and doing that daily. So thank you. We love you and hope to see you soon.